Today, I will be reviewing a movie called Prey, which just recently came out on Hulu. And I was first wondering why it wasn't in the movie theater, but I know now why, and I'll explain it later. This is the newest movie in the Predator franchise, and let's just get into it. So, the characters are good, but not fully developed. And I had a really kind of hard time connecting with the Comanche twins, which I do admit were likable, but um, the rest of the characters were kind of flat and had no purpose except for being kills for the Predator. The Comanche twins were, I think, a very good duo, but the movie honestly would have been better if it was longer and I could have been exposed more to this duo if the movie was longer. Because an hour and a half went by really quickly, in my opinion, and it kind of felt like a short film. But all right, let's get to the things that they did right. So the 1700s atmosphere. This movie takes place in the 1700s, and the details were just great. I mean, I instantly would have thought that we were in this time period, even without it saying that in the beginning of the movie. Um, the CGI when used was okay. For the most part, I think a lot of it was actually just practical effects, which I like. But the CGI for the bear in one of the scenes was just horrible. It was when this bear was chasing Naru, who's the main character, her dog. Yeah, that scene was just awful. The CGI was not good at all. Um, Overall, it was a good movie. It could have been a lot better if the budget was bigger, and probably could have been in the movie theaters, and also more runtime because really I didn't feel like I watched a movie. It really didn't feel long at all. Um, but compared to all the other Predator movies, it's definitely top on the list. I think that it honestly ranks exactly the same to the first Predator movie because both were enjoyable, and I don't think one was greater than the. Well, that's not true. I think the original Predator was better because of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but this movie was still very good. The Predator itself looked very scary, and I absolutely love this Predator. I'm glad it wasn't too similar to the original Predator, and the CGI for the most part was actually very good. I don't think there was ever a time where the CGI for the Predator looked bad. I think that was only for the bear. But yeah, I mean, every scene with the Predator was just scary, and the way that he fought, like in different ways. In one scene where he fights a bunch of Americans and just uses all like these different gadgets and stuff, his combat level is just like superb. So I'm glad we actually got like a Predator that's pretty competent at his job, compared to there is other movies where the Predators don't seem very um, scary. But anyways, yeah, the Predator was great in this movie. And that's about it. I rate this movie a 7 out of 10. And thank you for listening, and goodbye.